Corruption by P.K. Armstrong. Chapter 34. Angel had just gotten in her car and started to drive out of Ella's neighborhood when her mother rang. Hey, Mom, what do you have for me? Angel, I took the pictures to Mrs. Stark. She's out of the hospital, so I went to her home to check on her. The police released the crime scene, but I wanted to make sure she was okay. Is she? Yes, she is doing amazingly well. I'm going to see her weekly, and her church made arrangements for someone to live in with her for a few months. That's great. I hope the pictures didn't re-traumatize her. No, no, just the opposite. The one picture, the big, broad-shouldered guy with the dark hair, she said she's pretty sure he is the one who approached her from behind and pushed her in the truck. Angel pulled the picture out and nodded. When she saw the pictures her dad had sent, she thought the torso of the guy in the video matched the one in the picture. She took a deep breath. And the additional picture I sent? Yes, her mom said matter-of-factly, not realizing who it was a picture of. The picture you sent me is the other man who took her. He was driving. By the way, the big man is the one who cut off her finger. Even though Angel had suspected she was right, getting confirmation shocked her. Angel, are you still there? What is it? It's what you suspected, isn't it? Angel sighed. Yeah, Mom. I have to call Christopher. I will call you back and fill you in. The distress in her voice triggered her mom's concern. Angel, you'll call me back. You promise? Yes, Mom, as soon as I can. Angel dialed Christopher, heavy-hearted. The puzzle was almost complete. She liked piecing it together, but she didn't always like the final picture. Roland. Hey, we've got a problem. Wait a minute. Angel heard Roland's chair scrape across the floor, and she pictured him shutting himself into a private room. Okay, go ahead. What's up? Christopher said, a little breathless. I interviewed Evan Michaels today. My father had sent over some pictures he received from the task force in charge of investigating Sorensen and his buddies. I showed the pictures to Evan, and he confirmed that one of the guys was a friend of Stan Granger. On that identification, I called my mom and had her show the pictures to Mrs. Stark. She identified one of the men in the pictures as one of the kidnappers. Good work thinking of showing those to Evan. We just need to get a name. But wait, what's the problem? Angel sighed. He was a friend of Stan's, so I sent a picture of Deputy Stan Granger to my mom and asked her to show it to Mrs. Stark. Angel paused, and she could hear Christopher mumble, No, don't tell me. The second kidnapper was Stan Granger. Christopher very rarely cursed, but Angel could hear the explicative over the phone. Roland? Christopher sighed. Well, now we know what Stan wanted to tell me. Yeah, probably. Do you think I can come to the police department and write it up and then give you a copy of my report and complete a statement? You're going to have to. And I'm going to have to loop in Captain Davis. He is going to have to issue the warrant for Stan Granger's arrest. Roland was kept busy for the next few hours taking Angel's statement and re-interviewing Donna Stark. The captain agreed they had enough, and they had a meeting with the DA's office, who had a warrant issued immediately. The captain had agreed that they would put an APB out on Stan Granger as a witness, and if patrol found him, either the captain, Roland, or Bash would go on location and complete the arrest as quietly as possible. They had wanted to leave Bash out of it, but she insisted, especially having found out that one of the other cops in the corruption scandal was the one who had ruined her friend's life. It was 24 hours later when they realized Stan Granger was nowhere to be found.